Hello, welcome to Sound Bites on Spoonie Radio. My name is Rob Carson. Brand new show here. Glad to be a part of the show. For those of you who are just tuning in for the very first time, to this show anyway, and not Spoonie, I'm a talk show host, a syndicated comedy writer. I do audio and video podcasting, and I happen to like cooking. I've got a bunch of cooking videos on the web, and I've kind of been in the lifestyle movement for a very long time. You could say maybe I'm a frustrated chef, but I really don't want to be a chef. Never really wanted to be a chef. Anyway, welcome to the show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Some fast food news, something. And my wife is here, by the way. She's in the studio. She doesn't want to be on camera. Hi, say hi, Kel.
Hello.
I dragged her in because I wanted to see the new show today. What? I'm sorry. What? You had the snow day at work today.
Well, yeah, we got to leave at 2.
At 2 o'clock, which is kind of nice. We live in the Kansas City area, and this has been a really crappy winter. I mean, unless you're a kid.
No, I love the snow. I want it to snow more.
I hate the snow. I hate it because my job right now, until I can make a full-time living at this, is selling cars, and I have to go out and clean them off every day, and it kills business, and it's absolutely awful. So anyway, that's why I hate the winters like this. But it's been kind of nasty. So we're hanging out today. Kel's having a nice glass of Chardonnay, and well, it's not a nice glass of Chardonnay; it's a box of Chardonnay.
No, it's recession wine.
It is recession wine, and our recession has continued. So let's get started. We've got a lot of stuff to get to on the show, and again, welcome. Glad to have you here. You can follow my food blog is at Facebook at Rob Carson's Table. So much food news to get to that I think you're going to find interesting, and then I'll have my wife chime in very shortly. I've got something funny. Your Starbucks drink versus your Zodiac sign. Okay, there's something that if your Zodiac sign coincides with your Starbucks order. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so that's coming up. Coke is unleashing its very first flavor since 2007. Okay, so listen, it took more than a decade to come up with. Are you ready? Orange vanilla. Is it orange vanilla? I don't know. Yeah, orange vanilla. Now, I don't understand how this is possible because you've seen they got the new Coke beverages that I told you about, the smaller Coke beverages, these little cans, and they're doing all sorts of stuff like, I don't know, rosemary. I mean, just a bunch of stuff that's out there. So I don't know how this is a new flavor. Maybe this is the full-blown, full-size cans of Coke, so they're on orange vanilla. And I'll think about this. Now, this is that... orange vanilla is the flavor of a creamsicle, kind of. So, well, it might be pretty good. It's going to be in 12-ounce cans, 20-ounce bottles. And from March through May, you can get them in the little 12-ounce skinny cans, which I don't think are too bad, actually.
I had the blueberry, and
You didn't like it?
No.
I didn't think it was that great. It tastes very artificially.
I don't think the lime would be too bad because you could do a Cuba Libre.
A Cuba Libre if you mixed a little bit of rum with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Or a Jack and Coke with the lime.
You know, Coke just exists to drink as Coke sometimes.
Because I don't drink sodas.
No,
and
you don't.
Think sodas are very bad for you.
Okay. So I'll do the show, and then I'll have you chime in periodically.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was my show.
No, you're not.
Whoopsie.
Okay. Now this kind of ticks me off because YouTuber Shane Dawson has been going into a conspiracy theory about Chucky Cheese, that Chucky Cheese is taking old pizza and putting it back with in their Chucky Cheese buffets. Which, dear God in heaven, who the hell? What it's like? What is that bad pizza buffet? What is it? My son. What is that?
It's
Cece's. Dear God,
Cece's, yeah.
It is crap on a
Avery
cracker.
loves Cece's.
What can the kids do? The kids do. Anyway, apparently this guy's been showing that they'll show like a half a pizza with half of the pizza is pepperoni, half of it's cheese, but it's mismatched. It's not like it was the same pizza.
He needs to tag it like they do animals, and then if it comes back out, he'll have the tag, and then he'll know for sure.
You can't tag pizza. Because it might get eaten. What are your thoughts here? Anyway, apparently some food blogs have said this is definitely possible. I'll just say Chucky Cheese pizza is just awful.
Well, they're going green.
It's terrible.
They're reduce, reuse.
Okay, let me do the show. Okay, I'll ask you to chime in here. But anyway, listen, literally hundreds of thousands of people have worked at Chucky Cheese over the years. And don't you think if this were actually true that this would have come out? That people were going around and they were taking, I guess they were taking leftover pizza from the buffet and adding it to the, half pizzas there. Now, I can see where you might do that. Say you got pepperoni pizza here, you got whatever pizza here, and to make room on the buffet, you take the half a pizza that's left and put it next to that. They're saying that they're actually recycling pizza. But Chucky's, who cares? Because the pizza sucks anyway, regardless of whether it's being recycled or not. It's terrible pizza. It's terrible pizza made by pimply-faced 16-year-olds who don't want to be there, who have to deal with parents who really don't want to be there, and their children who want to be there to, just to spend their parents' money and win a spider ring after spending $400 to get tickets. So, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, I'm sorry. It had a place in my life, and thank God that place is over until I have grandchildren. And even then, if my children want me to take our grandchildren to Chuck E. Cheese, I will say, well, I'm not going to say it right now the way I want to say it, but no, not going to happen. Just not going to happen. Okay. I don't think Chuck E. Cheese is recycling its pizza. It's pizza, by and large, tastes recycled anyway, but I don't think they'd do this. Okay? All right. In-N-Out Burger. I've been wanting to go to In-N-Out Burger. I've been to L.A. a dozen times. Never have had a chance to go to In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger, and I don't understand this, because if it's so glorious, what's In-N-Out Burger's business model? Why are they not Five Guys? Why are they not, one of these massive burger chains that every state has an In-N-Out Burger? Because if they're so glorious, what's holding them back? There are a lot of places like that in the country that have never expanded beyond like Steak and Shake in the Midwest. You don't see Steak and Shake. Or there are other places like that just have not grown nationwide. There's no reason why In-N-Out Burger has not expanded beyond the West Coast. Okay? Right now they have 300 locations: California, Arizona, Nevada, Oregon, Texas, and Utah. So it's coming this way a little bit. And like I said, I've heard it's marvelous. I've heard it's fantastic.
Maybe it's an urban legend because we can't try it.
Should not go across state lines.
Will's been there. He's got a T-shirt.
Did he say it was good?
I don't.
Okay. The next place they're opening up, Colorado. Yeah, Colorado. They're going to bring. They're going to bring.
One state away.
They're bringing like 50 from us. 50 restaurants, In-N-Out Burgers coming to Colorado, which is kind of fun. And the reason why? Why do you think that is? Why do you suppose a fast food chain would want to spend all sorts of money in Colorado with the big old burgers and the fries and everything? Why would you want to bring your business to
Colorado? I don't know.
I just, what is going on in Colorado that would make people so hungry? Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably marijuana. I'm thinking it's just, I'll rattle my paper. It's what I do. Jeez, what the heck? This is what happens when you invite your wife to be a part of the show. Because she can tell you what to do every other time in your life. Every other time in your life, she tells you what to do. Then you put her on the air with a professional broadcaster, and suddenly she wants to take over the show. Okay. Whole Foods. Now,
Whole Paycheck.
No, thank you. It's
Whole
called
Wallet.
It is called Whole Paycheck for a reason. Listen, I don't live that lifestyle. You don't live that lifestyle. Kel, my wife, by the way, joining me. You don't live that lifestyle. I don't live that lifestyle. We can't just go into Whole Foods and say, oh, look, this filet mignon is only $27 a pound. Let's buy 4 pounds of it. We don't do that. We've never been a part of that lifestyle. So I don't understand the whole Whole Foods thing. I like it. I like their cafe. I like their cheeses. There are some deli items that I think are pretty good. Their produce is high. Their meats are absolutely absurdly priced, overpriced. Sorry. They get some of their stuff from the same other producers that even Walmart and Costco get, like Excel, and they charge just stupid amounts for their produce. Their salmon is outrageous. If you're paying more than $7.99 or $8.99 per pound for farm-raised salmon, and you go to Whole Foods, now maybe they're saying it's some sort of like a Kobe salmon raised in a creek in Oregon or whatever, and it's worth $23.99 a pound.
Kobe salmon?
I don't know. It's what to say.
By the way, what was your point?
I'm just saying, Whole Foods prices are going back up again.
Oh, well.
They decided they were going to come down for a while. I guess Amazon got involved, bought them.
Oh, and there was it was a bad deal because they had no inventory for a long time. They couldn't get their ordering system.
Yeah, well, here's what's happening. Whole Foods has raised prices on 500 items since December, ranging from Haagen-Dazs ice cream to olives. The price hikes are attributed to higher costs being charged by suppliers due to inflation. I mean, everybody deals with inflation. But for those of you who thought maybe Whole Foods was going to somehow miraculously become affordable for most Americans, I think that was a pipe dream.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's absolutely rocks. And I'll tell you,
although
Aldi,
we can't get $3 Chuck in Kansas.
No, it is a $3 Chuck now, or is it $4 Chuck?
Closer to,
I think it's like my $4 or $5 Chuck now.
Well,
because when we originally founded, it was $2 Chuck, and that was like 15 years ago. So I think it's like $5 Charles now. That's what they call it.
Because it's high end.
Yeah. So the company recently announced it was pulling back on its cheaper 365 stores. These were little grocery stores called 365. Not working apparently for Whole Foods. I don't know. Whole Foods, it just I don't know. I've never been a fan. I've liked it. I'll go there for a few things. When we lived in the DC area, we'd go and get some of the products from a friend of ours, Kava. Kava produced some products, and we'd go there because it's the only place you could get the products. But otherwise, that was all that we would go there for. And I do most of the grocery shopping. Oh, Kel, you're going to like this. Guess who's going to be selling or is selling Blue Apron products?
Walmart.
Costco. Hey, go in there. Can you go get the folder with all the recipes? You might well take this, Kel. Take your wine glass because the kitchen's, go ahead. We're fans of Blue Apron, and we tried another meal service, and I think the reason why we weren't fans of it is because I didn't like being told how to cook. All right. I just didn't like being told how to cook. It was something fresh, HelloFresh. And I was going to do the cooking, and I didn't like being told how to cook, and I didn't like being able to tweak the recipes. My wife said, I'm taking the helm. We're going to get Blue Apron, and we're going to cook the damn meals, and we're going to do them as they are. Do not tweak them. Do not add crap. And since we've been eating Blue Apron, and it's glorious. It's really, really good. These ready-made meals, I think, are revolutionary. They're amazing. Kel's going to come in with some of the recipes we tried. We'll share that in just a second. I do want to tell you about a sponsor. It is a Midwestern company originally started in North Dakota, now in the Kansas City area, also in Arizona. Family recipe, Dots Pretzels. Dots Pretzels, DOTS Pretzels.com. Now, these may be hard for you to find if you don't live in the Midwest, but they are glorious. They're the best damned pretzels you've ever had. They're a little garlicky, a little buttery, a little oniony. Kel, my wife, tell me, you were the one who turned me on to Dots Pretzels. We met the owner at a winery locally. Let me tell you your thoughts. Why are Dots Pretzels so friggin' awesome?
Because they're made with love.
Oh, geez. Can you give me a real answer here? Why are they so awesome? Why are they so awesome?
I don't know. They're buttery. They have a little zing to them.
Zing.
They're...
When is the last time you got excited about a pretzel? When is the last time that our family, when you went to your work and you do a part-time job at Ace True Value?
No, Ace True Value. No, they're two different stores.
Sorry.
Westlake Ace.
Westlake Ace. Okay, whatever. Anyway, you bring them home every once in a while, and we get giddy. We get excited when you bring home.
People come there just to buy the dots.
Freaking pretzels. They're just pretzels. Normally they're just pretzels. These aren't just pretzels. These, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. You know that I usually smother everything with a condiment. But Dots Pretzels I can eat by themselves. I can eat them right out of a little bowl.
They're good.
My God, they're glorious.
Bueno.
Order them online, dotspretzels.com, if you do order a bunch of them, because they can't keep up with the demand if it's little bitty orders. They can't profitize small orders. So order some of the big bags. Order like 5 of the big bags. Trust me, you will not regret it. DotsPretzels.com. DotsPretzels.com. They are absolutely glorious. And if you don't know anybody, or if you don't live near a retailer, have one of your friends get them and send them to you. Okay, back to the show. Let's talk a little bit about Blue Apron, Kel. And how did you discover Blue Apron? Because you basically took the helm. You said, hey, we're going to do Blue Apron. And you took over cooking, which is the first time you've really done that since we've been married.
Well, I hate to cook. I can cook.
Yeah.
You've cooked the whole time we've been married. However, you got this new job, and I am home at night, and I wanted to not be able to think about what I wanted to cook, and I didn't want to go to the grocery store because I hate going to the grocery store. But
don't you kind of enjoy the process now?
I do. I love it.
Oh, good.
And so I get to pick out 3 meals. We're doing the 3 meal for 2 people, and it's actually a lot of the meals are more than for 2 people.
We have enough for our daughter Avery.
Well, yeah, and she's kind of picky, so I get stuff that she'll like, and then I have stuff left over for the next day for lunch sometimes. Yeah. Just depends. But right now there's Weight Watchers option. Sometimes there's different options. Anyway, it comes to your door however long you can freeze it. If you don't freeze your membership, so if you don't want it every week, you can freeze it. Yeah. Or you can schedule it to come every other week. Yeah. And I'm not getting paid for this, by the way. I just love it so much.
Neither one of us are,
and
actually.
It's really, you can get it's just another thing I love about it is I make stuff that I wouldn't normally make.
Yeah.
Gets us out of our wheelhouse, out of our pasta, pizza, chicken wheelhouse.
I know. But what do we have? What you just ordered 3. What do we got? What do we have this week? Yeah.
Seared chicken and creamy farro.
Okay.
Farro. I'm not exactly
sure.
Farro. I love that stuff. Spicy Mexican style stuffed peppers.
We got to have that tonight.
And seared tilapia and honey lime sauce with bok choy and jasmine rice.
It sounds fancy and all that stuff,
but it's so easy to make. It takes the longest, I would say, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
but
that's even stretching it because it goes pretty quickly.
And it has everything you need to make the meal,
and you don't
except
need
for olive oil.
Yeah, okay,
or salt and pepper.
That's fine. But the cool thing is that you don't have to be like if I was preparing. Let's say seared steaks with garlic and garlic kale. And I had 4 friends over, but we had 4 people all together. I would go to the store and I'd have to buy all this, so much steak, kale, they would be probably more than I needed to because you have to buy the entire bag of kale and all this stuff. And you're going to spend 2 or 3 times what you would. You get the exact measurements in these meals delivered to your home. Oh my gosh. Spicy chicken vegetable stir fry, Japanese inspired bowl. These are spectacular. They are absolutely Blue Apron. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, and it wasn't meant to be an endorsement. I'm just saying I want to give you alternatives if you are a cook or if you don't cook. It is delightful. Let's get back to the food news, shall we? Okay.
Oh, I want to share something with you.
What?
Kit Kat.
What about Kit Kat?
I found out what is the middle of Kit Kat. What is in the middle?
What is in the middle of Kit? What do you mean in the middle?
There's the wafers, but what is in between the wafers? Do you know?
What?
Ground up Kit Kat.
Ground up wafers?
No, ground up Kit Kat.
Ground up Kit Kat is between
in the middle of a Kit Kat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you mentioned this to me. This kind of makes sense because what they're probably doing is taking the Kit Kats that didn't make the grade, and they're chopping them up and saying, stick them in the Kit Kats. That is interesting. Thank you for sharing. Let me ask you this while we're here and while you're on the show.
I'm not really on the show. I'm kind of halfway in.
But you're here. Yeah, you're not. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, she's not on camera, didn't want to be on camera. But for those of you listening on Spoonie Radio, she's here. Kel, my wife. Are candy bars for children?
No.
They're not for children, are they? Weren't they for kids when we grew up? Weren't candy bars for children when we grew up?
Our kids do not like candy bars. They like chewy, sour stuff.
Yes. Your 12-year-old will not say, "Hey, give me a Snickers."
No.
They won't. Now, they might like Kit Kat. There are some of those that they like.
You know, when Avery goes when she goes trick-or-treating, she gives me a lot of her chocolate candy bars because she doesn't like them. She likes the sour gummies, all that stuff.
That's actually what Lollipops. I like. That's what I like better, actually. I like sour gummies. I prefer that. I'm not a big, I'm not a big dessert chocolate candy guy. I can have it in the house all year. I won't touch it. But anyway, I thought that was kind of an interesting discussion. McDonald's is doing something. And I don't know how
I'm reading the headline.
McDonald's donut sticks. So they're basically fries. Now, I believe I did a story. I'm forgetting the story. If it was Burger King, they're doing something. Burger King is doing funnel cake fries. Okay, funnel cake. So it's a funnel cake in the shape of a stick with powdered sugar on it. Would you like that better? Would you order that? I wouldn't order that crap. Sorry, no. So anyway, these churro-styled donut sticks are available. They are cinnamon sugar McCafe donut sticks, and they're available starting February 20th for limited time.
Now let's talk about McDonald's having their St. Patrick's
the shake?
The shake.
The Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shake.
Yeah, what about
that is good.
Well, yeah.
That's worth talking about, not these donut sticks. I mean, come on.
Yes.
The Shamrock Shake.
Now, let me, because
I can't remember the last time I had one, and I love them, but I never get one.
Shamrock Shakes are a gift from God. They really are. They're universal. They've always been good. They've always been great. Have you tried the new Quarter Pounder? Now they're making it with fresh beef.
I can't tell you the last time I went to Burger King.
No, not Burger King, McDonald's.
Oh, Quarter Pounder.
Yes, Quarter beef. No more Chardonnay for you. No, McDonald's is now doing the Quarter Pounder, and you've always been a Quarter Pounder with cheese number
the last
whatever meal.
Few times it's been blah.
You will be blown away because they're making it with fresh beef. Kel, I had one.
Well, what the heck was it made with previously?
It was frozen. It is. You've got to try it. You know what? The next podcast, I will get you a Quarter Pounder, a new Quarter Pounder. You're gonna. I don't know if I should share it with you because you're gonna want to eat it all the time because you are a burger person. When I go to McDonald's, I never get a burger. I get I
do like I know, and people are gonna go ugh.
What?
I like their fish sandwich.
You like the fish fillet sandwich?
Yeah.
Which I think, didn't that come around?
It's like...
Isn't it a Catholic thing? Kind of like you can't have beef on Friday, so they came up with the fillet of fish?
You're Catholic. You should know.
Well, that's what I thought it was.
Oh, why it's there?
Yeah, I think that's the way it came around. But it's
really small. Every time I order it gets smaller.
It's like the fish stick fillet sandwich.
But the French fries, my fave.
Oh, McDonald's fries. I saw the definitive list on French fries nationally. It came out on Thrillist, I believe. Thrillist, and they said, gasp, shriek, horror. What do you suppose the fry? And you've had fries this time, not Burger King, not one of the big chains. They said was number one.
Freddy's.
You're close.
Not.
No, Steak and Shake was on the list. Freddy's was not in the top 10.
I think Freddy's are better than Steak and Shake.
Yeah, they are. Five Guys. Five Guys, which is a victory for East Coast Boardwalk fries.
They're good. I think Boardwalk fries are better than Five Guys. Five Guys are a little oily. Yeah,
I think they're great. I think they're great. I think McDonald's are better. And by the way, they said, and this is funny, last on my last podcast I talked about this. The prime time to eat McDonald's French fries, is 1 to 4 minutes. 5 to 8, and after 14 minutes, throw them in the trash because you cannot save McDonald's French fries.
Yeah, you can. You can put them in the oven. You can bake them.
No, I disagree.
I don't know when I have done that though because I eat them all.
They never make it over. They're best. Eat them in the car. That's why so many cars. You end up vacuuming McDonald's French fries. All right. So coming up, food chain is giving away free fries with bacon. Something new from Trader Joe's for your cat. Let's see. An all-you-can-drink Jose Cuervo Express train, and the tickets start at only $111. And, of course, Starbucks, your Zodiac sign versus what you order at Starbucks. We'll see how close you are. My wife is a Libra. I am a Scorpio. We'll see how close they are in their analysis of your Zodiac sign versus what you order at Starbucks. That's all coming up. My name is Rob Carson. You are listening to Spoonie Radio and Sound Bites. Back in a couple. Stick around. All right, we are back with the second segment of our show. My name is Rob Carson. This is Sound Bites on Spoonie Radio. Spoonie Radio, it's a pretty cool concept. And in fact, I think it's a great concept because I think we could talk about food. We could talk about the lifestyle movement. We could talk about wine and all this. It's not divisive like politics, all of that stuff. It's not divisive like politics. And I think honestly, it's revolutionary. If you see what's happening on television, we've got the Food Network, we've got a lot of shows. It's not just about, remember it was just about cooking shows, it was just about, whoever. I'm trying to think of the...
Martha Stewart
or Julia Child and all that. But now it's shows. You can watch shows like, was that your Julia Child impersonation?
Yeah, that's all I have.
I'm Rob Carson, by the way. My wife Kel's joining me on the show today.
Kelly.
We're hanging out here. Kel, I call you Kel. And we're just kind of chilling out. And Kel's enjoying a box of delicious Chardonnay. Let me have
a whole box.
Well, you'll get there eventually. I'm going to have a little...
I got off work early because we have snow. We got hold your chairs because we got 2.5 inches of snow. And they let me off work at 2 o'clock.
This is Kansas City. Kansas City is terrible about snow removal for some reason. I don't know why. It's a Midwestern city. It should be adjusted. I could see Dallas freaking out like this. But honestly, it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, we get like stuff from Colorado coming in. We get stuff from Canada coming in.
Yeah.
And they're so inept. Anyway, that has
nothing to do with food. No. No, but I'll tell you what does have to do with food. Wendy's is giving away free Baconator fries. Yeah. There's a lot of this bacon. Do you think, Kel, let me ask you this. Are we kind of overdoing it with bacon? I understand bacon is delicious and bacon is awesome, but I think that the hipsters have gotten a hold of it, and somehow bacon is the greatest thing in the history of mankind. I think it's maybe is it a little overkill for you?
I don't eat a lot of bacon.
You don't eat a lot of bacon.
I eat maybe bacon 3 or 4 times a year.
If that. But it's like...
I do like it, though.
Oh, bacon is great.
I think it is more of our generation. I don't know if a lot of...
Millennials?
Millennials are no fun, really.
Well, yeah, millennials... Yeah, you're right. Millennials kind of suck. Anyway.
They don't like the stuff we liked.
Yeah, I don't.
What's up with that?
I think millennials like bacon. I think they act like bacon is some sort of new discovery. Like, oh my God, what is this glorious thing? What is this? And so it suddenly becomes cool and everything. And then they start doing artisan bacon and all this crap. Well, listen, I like artisan bacon. Don't get me wrong. I make my own artisan bacon. Haven't done it in a couple of years. I need to do it again. But anyway, is bacon overrated? What do you think? I don't think so either. It'd be like saying steak is overrated.
In moderation.
But
if you eat it all day, every day, it's not as wonderful.
But there's a bacon madness. There's kind of a bacon madness in the country. You know what I'm saying? Such a goofball.
I'm laughing at Avery.
My daughter is dancing in the other room. Dear Lord, can I do a show here for crying out loud? Free Baconator cheeseburgers in January. Okay, that's what happened last month. McDonald's did a bacon happy hour where you could add bacon to any one of their products. You got 3 strips of Applewood bacon. You could have it even put it in your milkshake. All right. Between, now through Sunday, apparently on Wendy's mobile app and Android devices, you can get free Baconator fries. Baconator fries when you order Baconator. So it's natural cut, skin on, sea salted fries. This sounds good, actually. Natural cut, skin on, sea salted fries topped with warm, creamy cheese sauce, shredded cheddar, and crispy Applewood smoked bacon. I think that sounds good.
I don't know why you're so want to talk about fast food restaurants. There's so many other restaurants out there. Anyway, just my little...
All right, let's talk about tequila. How about that?
Tequila's good.
Tequila. Apparently, you can enjoy an all-you-can-drink train experience, which will contain nothing you can remember, apparently.
I know. Train to nowhere.
A luxurious express ride from Guadalajara to where they make Jose Cuervo. Okay, Travel Pirates is advertising tickets for as low as $111. Unlimited tequila. The Express Premium and Premium Plus price points also include a round-trip ride, open bar, an expert tasting tour of Jose Cuervo's distillery, and a Mexican cultural show, which, again, you won't remember. The distillery, La Rojena, is actually one of the oldest in the Americas and has continued to produce the tequila since, for 250 years. For 250 years?
Yeah,
wow.
I think that would be kind of fun.
I think it would be a blast. You just got to you'd have to really be careful because it could really be an ugly.
I don't drink a lot of tequila anymore since that incident.
Oh, the incident on our honeymoon?
No. There was a tequila incident. I drank too much tequila.
And you... Yeah, well, duh, I know. You worship the porcelain god. Remember we on our honeymoon, we went to that restaurant, and we had, all I remember is the roving mariachi band. And
one of them looked like your brother.
And one of them looked like my brother Larry, and he's not even Hispanic. And we woke up the next morning, and we went, I don't even remember what we ate.
But it was good.
It was so funny.
It was good. I remember it was really good.
It was really good. We could have been rat for all we know, but by God, it was spectacular. This is really cool. Now, if you're not going for the tequila experience, Napa Valley Wine Tours hosts their own experience in California. 3-hour trip through wine country, which is not that's not long enough. That's not long enough. 3-hour trip through wine country includes a 4-course gourmet dinner, Casa Dragones tasting, and a signature cocktail. Oh, I would love to do that. And I want to do like Paul Giamatti in Sideways and just drink the spit bucket. No, I would never do that, dear God. That was the most disturbing thing in Sideways. That was the worst thing in Sideways.
The book was so much better, by the way.
Oh, yeah. The movie was really hard to watch. The movie was really hard to watch.
No, I don't think so.
I thought it was hard to watch.
We've all had friends who do stupid stuff like that.
I suppose. So your Starbucks drink is based on your zodiac sign. Okay. Now, my personal, here's what I drink coffee now. I used to drink, this was my drink in the 90s. It was a quad shot venti, non-fat hazelnut latte. I know. Yeah. Thank you.
It's special.
It was really super. Thank you. Oh my God. It's so awesome. Mine right now is a venti iced coffee. That's it. Venti iced coffee. Done. And
you like the cold brewed coffee.
I don't care. Just because of my lifestyle right now, I just want to get the coffee into my system as quickly as possible. And that's the way I do it. And I don't really enjoy sipping. I don't have time to sit and sip slowly on a hot latte like you do.
Anything.
Well, of course I don't. But anyway, you, for instance, you can have a grande Starbucks and it'll last you 2 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just do an iced coffee, and I drink it literally in about a half an hour because I want the caffeine.
Is boring. It's a grande latte with non-fat milk. That's all.
And 1 natural sugar, maybe.
No, actually, I've stopped that. It's too sweet.
You're not even doing sugar anymore.
No.
Oh, wow. So here's let's look at your zodiac sign and what Starbucks drink that it coincides with. The Starbucks Zodiac. This is on Instagram apparently. So here we go. Aquarius. Starbucks blonde latte. What is a blonde? How is a blonde latte different than? I don't know. Capricorn is a cold brew. I don't know. Sagittarius mango dragon fruit Starbucks refresher. That sounds super. What, really? Mango dragon fruit Starbucks refresher?
That's a summer drink, I would say.
I would say that isn't even. Why is it being served at Starbucks? no coffee in it, is there?
They have an amazing menu.
Dear Lord. An espresso shot Scorpio. I can agree with that. But I don't.
It's to the point.
It is.
Yeah.
Who really? There's only 1 point for an espresso shot. There's only 1 point to a shot. It's the reaction you get on the other side. You want to drink a shot of tequila. You don't care about the taste. All you care about is what's on the other side. Same way with espresso. If you're just doing an espresso shot, single shot espresso, blick, all you care about is what's on the other side. On one side, it is a depressant. On one side, it is a stimulant. That's what that's all about. So I don't understand the joy of an espresso shot unless you just want to buzz.
There's a misnomer about the word shot.
Yes.
I don't think an espresso shot is meant to be shooted.
Well, you're just going to sip a little tiny shot of espresso.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's hot, first of all.
Well, this is what they do.
When it comes out, it's hot.
This is what they do in the Middle East.
You have the little
cup, and you just sip it.
Yeah.
Okay, and if it's got, listen, I understand that. If it's brewed really properly, and you get a great cup of espresso, it settles like a glass of Guinness.
Oh yeah.
And so I could see that. Okay, I could see that.
Now the shot, as far as alcohol, yes.
Yeah, that's just the other side.
If I'm going to shoot tequila, it's got to be a dang good tequila.
It's got to be a good one. Yeah. Well, I don't do shots of tequila. If I'm going to do tequila, it's going to be a great shot of tequila in a stifter that you sip. Because tequila's rocks. Just rocks. I don't do the lime in the hand and the whole thing like that.
If you have a good tequila, you don't have to do all that crap.
You don't have to do that. Nope, you're right. Libra, your sign. Ready? Flat white with signature espresso. I don't know what that is. Flat white?
That sounds boring.
Yeah, I know. Virgo, iced caramel macchiato. Leo, iced passion mango tea. Cancer, honey citrus tea. This is such bull crap. I mean, this is really stupid. Somebody just threw this together. This is so stupid. It's Instagram. This is stupid. Come on. This is pointless. The Starbucks Zodiac on Instagram.
Yeah, let's throw that away.
I'm gonna throw that away. Let's move on.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Let's talk real quick about a sponsor on the show here. Now, I had a chance to check out Pit Barrel Cookers. Pit Barrel Cookers, when I originally moved to Kansas City, I was like just blown away because there are all these barbecue places. They have dozens of different kinds of smokers and barbecue. You cannot imagine living in Kansas City and the barbecue culture. And one of these was a very simple, large barrel painted black, and it was called a Pit Barrel Cooker. And I remember seeing this going, oh my God, this is so glorious. Pit Barrel Cooker was created by a veteran who came back from the Middle East, and he was greeted at his base by a bunch of other veterans who prepared barbecue. And he said, you know what? When I smelled that, I was home. So these are barrels. There's a Pit Barrel Classic, which is 18 inches across, about 3 feet high. There is the Junior, which is about 13, 14 inches across, and might be good for tailgating. Of course, when you're done tailgating, dump the ashes out before you put it in your car. Just going to say, if they're still hot.
No, and don't just dump them out. Dump them out properly.
Yes. Yes. Don't make an ash of yourself. So pitbarrelcooker.com. If you get a chance to, just go to pitbarrelcooker.com. Check them out online. For those of you watching on YouTube, you'll see some pork butt and some brisket I made right there. Pitbarrelcooker.com. They're a quality product, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you order a Pit Barrel Cooker, even the large classic, about $300 delivered to your door, and that's pretty remarkable, and it's going to last you forever. Hi, we're back. Okay. So
I was like, "Who are you saying hi to?" But it's
the camera for those watching on YouTube. Yes, I am Rob Carson. You were listening to Sound Bites. My wife is Kelly is hanging out with me. I call her
Kelly. Kelly.
Yes, but I call you Kel. So Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's is awesome, and
what do you like so much about Trader Joe's? You never shop. What do you like about Trader Joe's? You never shop.
I don't hear a lot of their commercials anymore, though.
They don't need to advertise because, honestly, the popular cultural buzz on Trader Joe's is so high.
It's one of the best places to work. Trader Joe's is always on the.
Why?
I don't know. They seem like they're just happy employees.
Well, I think it would be a great place to, if you're going to have just a part-time job or whatever, I think it would be fun. And if there's like
one right by my work.
Nice. They are just what do you like about Trader Joe's?
Everything you get there is good.
Yeah.
And the prices are good.
Thank you.
And they have fresh cut flowers, and they have like little fun things for gifts to go to people's houses, like hostess gifts, gifts.
They're very creative also with cheese. They do some crazy cool stuff with cheese.
There's always room for cheese.
God bless cheese. There's always room for a come to cheese this moment. Yes, I said it. But Trader Joe's is awesome. Now, they have had some products that they sell to dog owners. Okay.
Who feed their dogs.
Yeah, including salmon and sweet potato treats. We got to get some of those for our dogs. They would love those. Low-fat, wholesome dog biscuits. Okay.
I make great dog biscuits.
You do for Christmas every year. You make dog biscuits for people, and then the people who don't have dogs always wonder, why are you giving these to me? Why are you? Anyway,
these are good.
Mint breath bones and all that, but they've never done cat treats. Now they're doing cat treats, apparently. So
that's awesome because there are a lot of cat people out there.
Do cats eat treats? Cats are so finicky. What the hell?
No.
What can you give a cat that
Remember
a cat will go?
Todd ate the cat treats at the Christmas party we had? Or Kathy had. He thought those were appetizers.
Todd ate the cat treats? I don't remember that.
There was a bowl. I know it was the cat food. Sorry. He ate the bowl of cat. He was like... Anyway.
Funny. Thank you. No.
Looks like, appetizer.
Yeah. But cats, I don't say I hate cats. I mostly don't like them because I'm terribly allergic to them.
Cats are awesome.
I'm not a big fan
of cats.
That
could fetch.
I know. His name was
Hamlet,
yes. God, okay. Let's get back to the story. But anyway, you can buy cat treats now at Trader Joe's. So Panera.
It used to be St. Louis Bread Company.
Yeah, it started on Euclid Avenue in St. Louis, Missouri. I used to go there in the early 90s and actually went to the first location. I thought their bread was better then. But they've done a lot of other things. We've got a Panera near our house, and it's it's
I like
quality.
Their soup bowls made with the bread.
Thank you. Did you see what I'm going to talk?
No.
Are you serious?
No.
You did not see You ready? Are you ready for awesomeness? I'm going to show you a picture now. Okay, I'm going to show Kel a picture here for those of you watching on YouTube, and I'm going to show it on the screen. But this is what Panera is doing now, okay? Double soup bowls. So it's a larger loaf of bread and 2 hollowed out areas for 2 different kinds of soup.
Why?
Because people want to try 2 different kinds of soup. Why are you kidding? You don't think that looks good?
No.
Okay.
It looks like a lot of food that you're going to waste.
Well, that's true.
Gosh dang it.
I'll give you that.
How much is going to go in the trash can?
Okay. That's kind of what I thought originally. What it is essentially is a small loaf of bread with 2 giant holes poked on either side and filled with soup. You're probably right.
I am right.
It's a lot of bread that's got to probably be thrown away.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you, Captain Buzzkill. But here's what they're doing. They're not going to be around very long until February the 28th. They're about $10. You can get your choice of chicken noodle and broccoli cheddar, creamy tomato and broccoli cheddar. That would be the one I'd go for. Broccoli cheddar and broccoli cheddar. You could do the same soup. That's stupid. Bistro. What the fuck? Why? Just get a regular bowl. Why the hell would you do that? Really? Bistro French onion.
Why don't you just have a friend who gets another soup and you get...
You could share some of that.
Yes.
Bistro French onion and broccoli cheddar and 10 vegetable and creamy tomato. Why would you do broccoli cheddar and broccoli cheddar? Just
Why can't you just
bowl.
put whatever you want in each hole? I mean, it's...
Yeah.
You should be able to mix and match as you will.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why is there parameters on that?
We do. We as a country, we like to really overdo things. I mean, there's some glorious.
Go to the Cheesecake Factory and look at their menu. It's like
Thank you.
book.
It is a book,
and the portions are so huge.
There is a glory to that, and then there's an excess to it. There's a glory to it, and then there's a God. Really?
It's. I don't know how. I don't know anybody who could eat the whole thing.
As far as an entire
Entree.
pasta, yeah, unbelievable. There's no way.
And then they charge you if you want to half it or if you want to split it.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure if they charge you, but a lot of restaurants will charge you to split something.
Yeah.
I say split it. Don't charge them. It saves on food and waste.
Yeah. We never ordered the entire entree. And I don't know if that's ever been a part of our wheelhouse. We've gone out to dinner. We've gotten you and I sitting across from each other have ordered 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, 2 desserts.
No,
we've never done that.
1 appetizer, and you've gotten your own entree, and I have actually gotten my own entree.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to share. I think there's a stigma with you with sharing, and I think
that's with men in general. Men in general don't like to share an entree. I don't know if it's an affront to our masculinity. When you say, let's split it, I'm like, no.
Okay, I don't talk like that, first of all.
No, you don't.
Not that there's anything wrong with talking like that.
Yeah.
Speaking like that.
Go ahead and tell me how you'd say it.
Let's split it.
No,
Bitch.
I don't want to split it. Shut up. All right, I'm going to go back to fast food news. Sorry.
Gosh dang it.
Shut up. I think that you got to mix it up a little. I've got some great stories, but I believe this is in Singapore. You can go to KFC and get a fried chicken sandwich with a macaroni and cheese bun. Now, I know it's an aberration. I know I would personally, no. And remember they made the fried chicken sandwich with the fried chicken bun? Remember that?
No,
okay.
I think I blocked that out. No.
You don't remember that? Yeah. Well, there it is. You see it on the screen, Kel. You wouldn't order that.
No, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
When I'm in Singapore, I'd want to eat like traditional
Singaporean food.
Yes. I don't know. How would you say that?
I don't know. Singapore
I feel
cuisine.
stupid right now.
Yeah, well, that's okay. But anyway, that they're offering the fried mac cheese bun surrounding the chicken sandwich in Singapore, and of course, people are going crazy.
You know what? They must think we are pigs and we are horrible people. That
the Singaporean people are buying it.
Yes, but they think that's American food.
I just think I don't know. I don't know. We come up to KFC and a lot of the food companies. They come up with outrageous things. And I kind of wonder if there are people on their boards, and I've had this discussion with you before. I wonder if there are if there are stoners on the boards of these companies going, "Hey, dude, these tacos are great. You know, if the shells were made out of Doritos, they'd be even better, dude." And then it ends up being a multi-billion-dollar sales thing with the you know those tacos at Taco Bell. They
think outside of the bun.
They think outside the bun. And then they'll do something crazy like a fried chicken taco shell called a fried chicken chalupa, and they'll go. And I don't eat that myself. I don't eat that. But you got to kind of wonder if these people are just stoned or whatever. But it flies with some people, and they buy them en masse. And yes, there's a reason why we're obese.
They always buy it around midnight.
That's what Taco Bell is all about. That's what
I do like Taco Bell, though.
I think Taco Bell does a very nice job. I think that they got a new CEO a few years ago, and that CEO, I think, did a very good job of
by Kentucky Fried Chicken or KFC.
KFC.
You can't say Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore.
No, you can't say Kentucky Fried. Can you imagine the millennials who just discovered that means Kentucky Fried Chicken? Oh, my God! You know, that kind of thing. Used to be KFC. Used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken. They didn't care. They didn't give a whip about your health. So you think that getting a vegan burger is better for you than a regular cheeseburger?
No.
Vegans, I think, are insufferable.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Most of them are not, Rob.
Really? How many vegans do you know? Okay. Remember the vegan couple that we had stay with us?
It was not the couple.
People.
It wasn't the couple. It was the woman, and I think she just wanted some real food.
She needed to eat something.
She was in a bad mood.
This awful woman, this awful granola chewing couple, come to our house. I go and buy $70 or $80 worth of friggin' Trader Joe's vegan stuff. And as I'm going upstairs, I look downstairs, and they're literally combing over the labels to make sure that I didn't screw it up. I'm like, get the F out of my house.
But I will tell you, the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever had was vegan.
Which one is that?
We were in a festival in Virginia.
Really?
Yeah, it was so good.
Okay. Vegan burgers apparently 10 times more fat than meat, apparently. Shocking discovery. Undermines the purported benefits of plant-based diet, runs contrary to the advice of the National Health Institute in England. Apparently, one of the worst offenders is Moving Mountain's B12 burger, and it has 20 grams of saturated fat. 20 grams. The meat-free butcher burger sold by Aldi contains 15 grams of saturated fat. What?
Vegans eat vegan, I don't think, a lot of times not for their nutritional. I mean,
it's political.
It is
political.
That they don't want to eat animal.
It's political.
It's
also political.
Is that political to not want to eat animal?
No, there's a lot of politics involved, too.
Well,
I don't want to eat a cow because of global warming and all this crap. I think a lot of it is political. And vegans, here's the problem with vegans. They're uptight about everything. They're just so
you're overgeneralizing. It's like saying a person who doesn't drink is going to be offended if you drink.
I'm just saying.
You're overgeneralizing. No, you're not. You are.
Okay, there's a difference between vegetarians and vegans. Sorry. Vegans, I don't like vegans. I have a problem with vegans. Every vegan I've ever met, they are so wound up, so bound up with their thoughts about what restricts them in their lives and food, and they're not happy, and they don't look very healthy, and I don't like vegans. Sorry. What?
I just think you're wrong.
Anyway.
But that's not unusual.
Okay. McDonald's Big Mac, 9.5 grams. Their classic cheeseburger, 3.3. So are you healthier eating vegan? I guess your conscience is better for some reason. What? You have nothing to say? I'm just getting the look. This is not good. Can I do another story? I'll do a story that is not, that might be related to where we are right now. It's a bit of food news, but it's not really about eating food.
Is it about McDonald's, Wendy's, or Taco Bell?
Shut up. Florida woman has been arrested on a domestic battery charge after authorities say she hurled a frozen pork chop at her boyfriend's face.
That would hurt.
That would hurt. Yeah.
She must be a good aim.
I suppose.
Because you got to get it right on mark to really do some damage.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like just graze the side.
Yes.
But right in the middle.
Yeah. As opposed to glaze. Like a pork chop.
Glaze the side.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. According to Pasco County Sheriff's Office, the meat projectile struck the 54-year-old victim in the eyebrow, leaving with a half-inch laceration. The man's girlfriend, 48-year-old Amy.
She should be signed for something.
Yeah, thank you.
A baseball or.
You can wing that. Use the bone. You could just wing it with that bone. Just the bone sticking out there. Anyway, the man's girlfriend, 48-year-old Jennifer Brassard, fled right after the incident on February the 1st, and she was picked up by deputies the following morning. So I don't know if they confiscated the pork chop as a piece of evidence. You probably want to put that in the freezer because it's going to get pretty ripe after a while. During the investigation, they found that the 5'1", 130-pound Brassard was the primary aggressor during the dispute. And what do you suppose was involved in this argument? I'm thinking probably alcohol. I could be wrong, right? You suppose? Okay.
Probably.
All right. Well, Kel, thanks for joining me on this episode of my show on Spoonie.
It was my pleasure.
Yes, it was your pleasure, actually. And thank you for joining us as well, guys. If you get a chance to check me out on Facebook, it is Rob Carson's Table. Rob Carson's Table there. I put up, food porn. I put up articles that I, kind of find interesting. Support Spoonie.com if you can, Spoonie Radio. We're adding hosts all the time, and I just think it's a pretty unique place to check out. And if you would share us on social media, that would be really big, okay? So Spoonie.com, you know where it is right now. Share with your friends on social media. We would greatly appreciate it. In the meantime, have a glorious day, and I will be back very soon. My name is Rob Carson. This has been Sound Bites. See ya.